So, is narcissism just a myth? Let's just say if you are not a little narcissistic, then you're not alive. Somebody could have chalked me up to be a narcissist for what I did one day. You see, I had taken this 1,200 milligram pill, knowing that it was a drug, and it was a very heavy duty drug. But I probably should have cut it in half. So after I took it, and I didn't feel well, I decided I better go to school so that when I pass out, the teachers will know what to do and they'll call an ambulance. Instead of just going directly to the guidance counselor and saying I took a drug and I don't feel good, I need an ambulance. I knew that they were going to know I took a drug when they saw me passed out. However, that was my plan of action, and that would appear to be a very narcissistic action. So, you know, if it is narcissism, they call it, because it's an action as opposed to the narcissist. If they're like that every day, granted, now these characters are of a personality disorder. It's because they weren't held enough as a baby. Some people were dropped as a baby. Some people weren't held enough as a baby. Some people had to have the legs cut off the bassinet because they keep climbing out of the bassinet and landing on their head. That was me. So, voila. They weren't held enough as a baby. When skin is a boundary. So the concept of boundaries is nil and void. And why they think they own the world, that would be because when they crap their pants, the mother pats him on the head and tells him that it's not his fault. So the mothers of these people should be slapped with a warrant, really. Because they know they're raising a monster. You know, if the mother doesn't want to cut the apron string and makes a monster, she should get in trouble before he does. Or her. It's usually boys because, mothers, they get attached to the sons, over-attached. They neglect to cut the apron string, and that's why it's usually boys. But sometimes it's girls too. And that would be the same concept. Mother neglecting to cut the apron string and patting them on the head when they crap their pants and telling them that's not their fault. So, voila. But as far as, my plan of action, taking it for granted that they were going to know what to do, where if I tried to do that today, I'd be dead. Now, luckily, the guidance counselor knew something was up when I walked in, and I said, I can't find my class. My class left the building. She said, are you high? No. My class left the building. Sure you're not high? I'm sure. My class left the building. She's like, you don't seem... I said, okay, fine. Yes, I am, and I don't feel good. I told her, and she said, what'd you say? She said, Thorazine? That's not even a fun high. So apparently this woman was not a virgin to drugs either. So it gets out of hand when nobody intervenes. And that's all there is to it. Everybody's entitled to a bad day. That is a personality disorder. I'm not saying it isn't. However, since when does a personality disorder get to grow up to be king? That would be since everybody's got their head up their ass. It's called ostrich syndrome. Because the ostrich sticks his head in the ground, thinks that nobody sees him as long as he doesn't see anybody. And this would be a syndrome in the human form where the head goes somewhere else where the sun don't shine. And let's just pray for a universal recovery.